Hello, welcome. We are back in front of my Milsbo wide greenhouse cabinet. I'm finally gonna tackle it, clean it all up, make it look all nice and beautiful like it's meant to. It's a hot mess ever since I discovered the spider mites and decided to try predatory mites, and it's just been driving me insane. But it has been over 3 weeks now, or maybe just about 3 weeks since I actually released the predatory mites in there. So at this point, I'm just like, I don't care. I want to clean it up. I want it to look nice. It's really weighing on me, and I also feel it's affecting my motivation to want to care for my plants because it's just such a hot mess. So I figured we would clean it together, and I'll show you any updates of any plants going on in there, and then I'll show you the final result of it looking all beautiful again, hopefully. Just one more thing I want to mention is I'm trying out new lighting. It looks okay in my camera screen right now, but I guess I'll be able to better tell once I'm editing if this was better or not. This time of year, I didn't realize I'm having a hard time finding the right spot and the right time of day for the best natural light at home because the sun is so high up in the sky. It's just not the same light that I was getting a few months ago. So anyway, we'll see how this goes. And thank you for bearing with me as I figure all this out. I have my coffee and I have Jack's Jungle live sale going on to hopefully have in the background. I have all my cleaning supplies, including the vacuum, which, by the way, if you have recommendations for a good handheld vacuum, please drop them down below. I've been like searching, but I don't know. I don't know. Like, they can go from like really inexpensive to really expensive, and I just don't really know of anyone that can give me a solid recommendation on any of them. So again, if you have one you love, please drop it down below. We will get started. I'm just going to start bringing all the plants out. I'll clean the cabinet, and then I'll water anything that's thirsty, and I'll put them back in. And yeah, hopefully this doesn't take too long because I do need to leave in about an hour to pick up my husband from the airport. So let's go. Remember when we repotted these into these cute little pots? It's way outgrown, like desperately needs a bigger pot. Let me show you. Look at this. I really wish there were more options for self-watering pots for pond. I have the hardest time finding some that I love, but looking pretty good otherwise. It's definitely thirsty though, but we'll tackle that at the end. I just got this new leaf on my Watsoniana light veins, and she is gorgeous. This was the previous, so you can see the difference in size. It's massive. So cute. I guess I'm just throwing these out. I don't know. Look how beautiful. I love it. It frequently gives me leaves like that. They don't hold on for too long, but I just think they're so beautiful. This is my biggest fright. Actually, no, I have a bigger one. But out of those three, this is the biggest one. I would say probably low color also in comparison, but still beautiful. I recently upsized this. It was also in one of the little pots, but I upsized it to this 4.5 inch pot. I recorded it for a reel, and I don't believe I found, oh yeah, it had 2 babies, so I removed them. I already sold one of them, and the other baby is right here. Look at that beautiful half moon. So, can you tell I like fried eggs? The color, I'm just, ugh, so beautiful. When did this baby show up? Oh my gosh. See what I mean? I had no idea. My Longiloba Purple Prince gave me this massive new leaf and I didn't even see it. It's like buried back there. So this is the one that I posted on Instagram and everyone was going like nuts about. This lighting is not gonna do it justice. But look at this new leaf I got. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. And it looks like the oldest leaf is going, and this probably also ready for an upsize. I really want to get this guy in a new setup. It looks like it was trying to give me a new leaf, but it dried out, and then here's another one coming up. This was the start of the infestation in there. See all those specks? It's all spider mite damage. But in general, looks healthy. Also thirsty. Lots of babies coming out. Probably needs an up. I don't know that it does actually. But okay. I've been debating what I want to do with that plant actually. I also recently upsized to this one in a video and I feel like it's finally starting to grow for me and I am so excited. She's a cutie. Look at this leaf. I love it. This is my variegated ninja. I can finally see a significant amount of roots. I don't know that you will be able to make them out, but I'm really excited to get this potted up. And then I also mentioned in another video that I had gotten, or I ordered a planter for this one that was just a little special. Well, turns out it's way too big, so I'm gonna have to figure something else because she is definitely ready to be potted up. She's so cute. Oh my gosh, you're not gonna believe this. There's like dead predatory mites in here. It's so disgusting. I feel like this has been the slowest grower ever. It's very cute. I see people with like some of theirs. It looks so nice. And this just has been taking its sweet time. I'm not into it, but I do think it picked up in growth a little bit since I added it to pond, so if I could just start holding on to some of its leaves, I'd really appreciate it. Ooh, this poor girl is so thirsty. So this is what I mean about these clear pots. Like, look how disgusting that is. But the plant's cute. My queen, I recently featured her in like a favorites video and like plants that I'm looking forward to see grow over the next few months. This is the latest leaf and there's another on the way. I don't talk about this little guy often, but this is a Dorayaki and he's so cute. Oh my gosh, it threw out a pup. How cute. That's the little pup in there. And then the main plant. It's really, really cute. I'm really happy to have this. Oh, this poor girl needs so much help. You see the roots popping up? I really need to get it a pot extender. And then maybe even, oh, maybe that new pot that I got that was supposed to be for my black velvet can be for this one, since it's deeper and it's like more narrow and taller, but it's definitely too big for the pink black velvet. If you watched my video on the predatory mites, I still feel really salty about the whole thing. Like, I don't know. I want to be open to trying them again. I definitely think I would try a different company. I actually got several comments saying that this company I tried was kind of notorious for those kinds of issues that I experienced. So yeah, I want to try again, but I'm feeling just so salty about the whole thing. This is my dark form Watsoniana, and she's huge. She needs to exit, honestly, the cabinet. She's so tall, so big, but she's so pretty. And this is another Clary that also blooms kind of consistently. So I'm hoping to maybe pollinate them and then see what that process is like. I'm excited for that potential. Let me plug in the vacuum, and I'm gonna start by vacuuming just all of this debris, and then we will wipe down and start returning plants. I am already feeling so much better having it wiped off. The amount of dead bugs in there was disgusting, not to mention the debris. But let's get the plants back in there. I'm excited to get this cabinet looking beautiful again. So here we go. I will water as it's needed, and yeah.
Hold on, wait a second, take it slow. What are you doing to me? Hold on, wait a second, don't you know that you're always on my mind all the time. You're always on my mind all the time. Don't you know?
I'm thinking this guy's not gonna go back in there. It's been decided. Should we repot this guy real quick? I think we should. Let me go grab the pot and a little bit more pond. Okay, this is the pot that I had gotten for the pink black velvet, but yeah, just too big. This is from the Rare Plant Bay. She actually 3D prints these cash pots that go perfectly with these liners. And I got like, she has 4 sizes. I got the second smallest size, but I should have gotten the first smallest. So I may reorder another one because I just think they really are so cute. But I think it's gonna go perfect on that clary, so let's tackle that. I'm actually gonna go ahead and attempt a pot extender now too, because this is, I didn't think it was going to be sticking out this much out of the pot already, considering this one is so much more shallow. But yeah, it definitely needs a pot extender. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and try that right now. I actually ended up repositioning it and it is definitely better, but it does still need a pot extender. So I'm going to go ahead and do that using the, I do have like actual pot extenders from Russo Plant Care, but I think it's too big for this plant. So I'm gonna use this little cup. I get these from Daiso, but you can find them on Amazon too. And I usually use them for like corms and humidity domes. But, you know, in this case, it is going to be a pot extender. What I did was just cut a little hole, like a little triangle situation. If you can see it. This is hard to see. I don't know how to give you a better view of that. Maybe here? Anyway, so I did that, and what I am going to do is place, actually I think it might need to go all the way to the top a little. Yeah, to the top and middle. Sorry, this isn't gonna, I don't know how else to show you. Yeah, so I cut it here. So to the top, middle, and to the side. And then I am just going to place this around the stem, or like the main plant, and then add a little bit more of pon onto it so that it encourages the new roots to go down instead of up. This is another little cup that's hopefully a little bit more sturdy. I'm gonna do the same thing, kind of, hopefully a little better than my previous attempt. So I'm cutting off the whole top, or the whole bottom of it. That's gonna go on top of the plant. And then I did the little slit You know, Propagation Diaries, she's the one I get all my clear trellises from. She has some pre-made ones. So I didn't do a little like whole thing. I just cut it in half and then cut the bottom off. And let's see if this works. Oh shoot. Oopsie. So it looks like this, and then I'll fill that up with pon. I just realized my microphone had fallen down, so I don't know. I hope that the audio is okay, but in case it's not, here it is. So it's nothing super fancy, but again, it should just encourage those new roots. If you don't know, anthurium roots grow from the top of the stem or vine or whatever you want to call it, or whatever is the appropriate name. They grow up. So that's why often people add sphagnum moss to encourage those roots to go back down, but I'm just using pon to hopefully encourage them to go down and not up and create that situation that was happening in the other pot. Okay. So we'll add it to the little reservoir and give it some water. This little leaf is driving me crazy, just like not sitting correctly in the pot, but that's okay. Or like with the plant. Yeah, perfect. So here she is. I really do like, I'm gonna have to order the smaller one. In fact, I think I opted for this one because the smaller one may have been unavailable in the white, and of course I needed it to be white. So looking good. This leaf is driving me insane. This little one just refuses to face the correct way, and I just can't. In fact, I think oh no. I was like, oh my gosh, I broke it. This is the newest leaf, by the way. How beautiful. Okay, so where are you going to go? I think I need to get rid of one of them, one of my claries, but I really don't want to.
Said goodbye. I went outside, waited out in the cold, and there you were. I wasn't sure. Now I see it clearly in my mind.
The only plant that's left is my Watsoniana, and it's honestly massive. But I think I am gonna bring the anthuriums from Cartel Done and add them in here right now. I forgot I also have this crystallinum that has just been hanging out in my quarantine rehab area. It could use a little bit of water, but I think that I'm all out in my jug. Yeah, no, it has a little bit, but I can go get some more. Anyway, so I think I'm going to be adding her in here. Probably. Oh, and I need a stake for this because this is looking a hot mess. And this is one of them from Cartel Done. This is the Bigfoot Goliath hybrid. Oh, this new leaf, I cannot even. And this is the King of Spades. So tiny, it seems like such a huge pot. And then this can go there, but I need a stake and I need some of those pins because this is, in fact, I should probably repot this right now. Ugh. I can just use that pot that the Anthurium had, actually, so good idea. Okay, so here she is. I kind of just did a temporary, like, grouped all the plants together with one of these clips until this new leaf comes up, and then I'll do like a appropriate stake, and there she is. Hunter is like right in front of like the screen camera. I couldn't see anything just now. Does anyone else have dogs that are just so nosy? Or is it just me?
Clearly, where to start to decide to go on. Faded back into life. I thought we might, but we're out of sight. Now I see it clearly in my mind, clearly where
I feel so much better, so good now that this is clean and looks beautiful. 2 plants definitely didn't make it back in there, but 3 new ones went in, so I feel good about that. I have to find a spot for these 2 other alocasias. I'm thinking about right underneath my window. I have like that console thing with the doors. I want to get some sort of console with open shelving, and I can add more plants there, so stay tuned for that. I just need to clean up a little bit this mess I made, and then we're all set. Next up, I need to water a lot of the things in the Milsbo tall cabinet, but I won't bore you through that. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, I would love it if you gave me a thumbs up and let me know down in the comments what you think. I really enjoy sharing content with you, and I love doing plant chores with you. It makes them so much more enjoyable. So thank you again for spending your time with me, and I'll see you soon. Bye.